Good afternoon. I'm Stephen Havey, the chairman of the Personnel Committee, and this is the Personnel Committee meeting for July 7th. I'd like to call it to order, please. First thing on the agenda is roll call, please.
Mr. Havey,
Here.
Mr. Harris, Mrs. Burdick,
Here.
Mr. Graves,
Here.
Mr. Ricky,
Here.
Mrs. Root, Mr. Stocken,
Here.
Mr. Crandall. 6 members present, 2 absent.
Thank you. First up, we have the approval of the minutes from June 2nd. Mr. Ricky and Mrs. Burdick. Corrections? Comments? All in favor say aye. Opposed? It is carried. Thank you. Next up is the June 28th minutes. There have been some amendments to it to correct the members in attendance. There was some error on that. We've now corrected that. The body of the document, though, is intact. And I would look for a motion to approve that. That would be Mr. Stocken, second Mr. Ricky. Discussion, questions, comments? All in favor say aye. Opposed? Thank you, that's carried. Okay, we have a request to create and fill 2 part-time laborers in the Office for the Aging. Anybody like to speak to that?
I'll move it. Can we hear from the,
Absolutely, you move it. How about second it? How about a second? Okay, and Mr. Ricky. Point of order. Thank you, Mr. Graves. And do we have anybody that would like to speak to this? Sorry, got you up once, didn't I? I apologize. Good afternoon. Oh, push the button.
We'll see if it works. Okay.
All right.
So we are asking permission to create and fill 2 part-time laborers. This was tabled from last month at Personnel with a question in regards to the 10% county share, and I was not able to attend that meeting to answer that question. So the 10% is required as one of the state funds that we received, which is the ISEP funds. It is required to have a 10% county match, and that is where that 10% comes from.
Oh, excellent. Very good. Any other questions for the young lady?
Yes, it is.
Good
the
one.
question was is it within budget? And the response was yes, which I'm very happy.
Very good. That's the correct answer. We like that.
You're welcome.
Anything else? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? And that is carried. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, down to old business. New business? Good of the order.
I have something for good of the
Oh,
order.
my goodness.
I,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
don't know if you noticed the commotion over here. There was this really giant wasp that the treasurer attempted to kill, and it escaped. And I saw it land over there with legislators Barnes and Graves. And yes, did you get it? I got it. Good. Thank you. Thank you. So if you saw anybody just kind of ducking for cover, that was a very large wasp. So.
Huh. Well, we did have a very short agenda for the Personnel Committee, so we could add a WASP and still come out early, I guess.
On that note, Mr. Chairman, as it appears there's no further wasps to kill or business to conduct, I move we adjourn.
Outstanding. Second? Mrs. Burdick. All in favor say aye. Opposed? And we are adjourned. Thank you all very much.